Hey, welcome back. My content targets a very specific audience. To make it visual, I have created a buyer persona. My main target audience is entrepreneurs and marketing students. These fictional characters represent my audience and customers. And I encourage you to do the same in your business. I've given a detailed template you can use to create personas for your business. It's in the resource section of this lecture. This step is of prime importance, so never skip it. A lot of companies will say, "Oh, I already know my customers and their needs, so I don't want to create a persona." Well, unless otherwise they speak to their customers, they might just be assuming. Don't give room for guesswork. Just do it. If you already know your customers, pick up the phone and talk to them, or conduct a survey. Understand who they are, what exactly their needs and concerns are. My template includes a list of questions you can ask or survey them. Use it as a starting point. If you have a variety of customers like teens, millennials, etc., pick up samples from each group and speak to them. Follow them on social media and see what they like, tweet, and retweet. Once you follow and speak to a few samples from each group, you get to see the trend in their likes and dislikes. Again, this is based on real data, not based on assumptions. Based on this, create a semi-fictional character of that group and call it by a name. Let's say you are in B2B segment and your customers are entrepreneurs. You can call your semi-fictional character as Entrepreneur Emily. You would create who she is, covering her full name, her company name, her position, size of the company, her education, her age, number of kids and their names, etc. Then you'll have a list of her goals and challenges she faces in the business. Come up with as many goals and challenges as they have. Now, what if you don't have enough amount of existing customers? Go to your competitor's website and pull out their customer data. Go to comment section of their website to see their website link. Then you can analyze their website to get better insights. Then you can write your content focusing on giving solutions to your audience. Well, this post delivers a clear point. It gives my readers something memorable to latch onto. I believe that's the purpose of this post. They are more compelled to share it, comment on it, and engage with it. An article with a point is an article that accomplishes a mission. So it's a powerful piece of content. Let me expand on the word of purpose with another notable idea. Go back and read the final part of the CMI definition of content marketing. It includes the purpose of content marketing as driving profitable customer action. You may simplify the idea to just sell. You might say, well, some written content aims to entertain instead of sell. Also, you can argue content marketing is most effective when it avoids hard sell. But don't lose sight of the ultimate prize. If you are creating content in the interest of marketing, it should evoke action. Otherwise, you won't be doing it for long. Now, what is my post selling? Well, it's asking you to share the content. It's encouraging you to come up with your comments. It's encouraging you to take action and spend time on my website, which is good for my traffic and SEO. And eventually, when I get repeat visitors, they may go to my product pages and sales pages. They may buy some of my products, which is the ultimate purpose of my content. This written content addresses readers' pain. What is the pain? Finding keyword research hard. Not knowing where to start and where to end. Not knowing which techniques to apply to make it work. The post helps bring them pleasurable feelings by making keyword research easier. It enhances their life at work, at play, or in some way. To pull it off consistently, it develops empathy for the reader. You have to relate to your readers to be relevant. Where do you find words that relate inside this post? Here you are. That's how you relate to your readers. While writing actionable content, you do this. You write for a specific audience. Explain to them clearly what they'll walk away with it. Then you walk the talk. Your content addresses their specific needs. It aligns with your marketing goal. You clearly communicate what, why, how parts of the content. This means you tell them what you're talking about, why it is important for them, and how to get that done, step by step, all the way through the end, not just in brief bursts. You get them involved in the how-to part. Use visual content to explain your parts. Use statistics with sources. This lends credibility to your content. And provide examples to explain abstract concepts. If you don't have time to create such a detailed content with examples and images, curate the content and provide links to content that already does it somewhere else on the web. This post provides education to my readers while it entertains by including visuals. I've included metaphors and examples to make the reading interesting. The post will be teaching them a skill in an interesting way. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world." Education has changed the marketing world too. How-to content and tutorials are a great way to educate people. They take the readers step by step to educate them. But lots of times content fails. It's because there's no entertainment value in it. Include case studies and storytelling to make it entertaining. Multimedia content like videos, infographics, images, etc. can also entertain your readers. Humor is another great way to entertain your audience. So make sure your blog post both entertains and educate people. The content must move the readers. Don't make the mistake of believing your readers rely on the rationale to make decisions. It's what they feel that drive their decisions. While effective written content is purposeful, relevant, and educational, it can become great when it trips the reader's emotional triggers. So, stoke one of the emotions like love, greed, fear, honor, etc. It may be a positive or negative emotion. Here we go with one. Make sure your call to action is worded accordingly. Let's say you use love as the emotional trigger. Then your CTA button should say, "Join us." If you're using fear as the emotional trigger, then your CTA button should say, "Don't miss out." Hope you understand the difference. There is an awful lot of hypothetical information flying around the web. Content writers shamelessly misinterpret the original content published elsewhere. They reuse it as their own. They misuse and abuse statistics and codes to support their position. So credibility flies out the window. In this post, I made sure I deliver authentic and reliable information. I've made sure to back up the points I make with research, facts, and figures. I cite the original source for each of the points I make here. This will save me from any claims, DMCA notices, etc. The points I have illustrated can be tracked back and substantiated. If I have expressed an opinion, I made it clear that's what it is, an opinion. I always quote the source below the information. Instead of saying this infographic shows, I say infographic published by Kissmetrics shows. So guys, these are some of the ways to maintain authenticity in your post. I have included my original research and own content in this post, included my own examples and pictures. You can use a plagiarism checker to see this. You know Darren Rouse, the guy behind ProBlogger? He once said, perhaps the best lesson that I ever learned as a blogger was that people are drawn to others who speak their mind, who have something unique to say, and who say it in a creative and fresh way. Say what everyone else is saying in the same way that everyone else is saying, and you're almost guaranteed of being largely ignored. So how to be original? The solution is pretty simple. Conduct your own research and release the results. It's simpler and easier than you think. It need not be a big case study. Go conduct a simple Google search and report the results. Go and conduct a research using Google Trends or Analytics and produce the results. It's unique and original, and after all, it's yours. Yes, simply write to a friend. Have conversations with them. That's exactly what I have done here. You can see this in several places in this post. So how do you have conversations? You ask questions. What else? You keep it casual. You use the word you a lot. You don't overthink what you say. So you use casual words like probably a few times. You try to be sensitive, responsive, respectful, non-judgmental, and have fun. You share your thoughts, your opinions. You crack jokes. Good or bad, whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is to be genuinely interested in your reader's well-being. So, you lighten up, you don't complicate the shit, and that's what I've done it in this post. Your audience has a better retention capacity when they consume visuals. Include multimedia visual content to engage your audience. Videos, images, infographics, cartoons, and GIFs can make your content visual. For a 2,000-word article, I have used 7 images. This means, on an average, I've used 1 image for every 300 words. By the way, curate your visuals if you cannot create them due to time and budget constraints. Not sure what curation is? It's reporting facts and figures already reported by other authoritative websites in your industry with a link back to them by clearly showing the source. And don't forget to include your own opinions and perspective along with that. This post is easy to read. I've used plain and conversational English that even a 4th grader can understand it. Keep the sentences short and to the point. Use active voice to write. Avoid using jargons. How do you test this? Read the post aloud. If you stumble because of a wordy sentence, consider rewriting it. Use Hemingway app to test the readability of your post. It's a simple app, but it's one of the powerful arsenals in my kit. Their online version is absolutely free. The desktop version is available for a throwaway price. By the way, I have absolutely no relationship with this company. I'm not an affiliate or anything. It's just my recommendation. You bought my course. It's my pleasure and duty to help you succeed. That's it.